What it do, what it ain't, what it is. It is your boy Booming, and we are back booming in the morning. Um, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We have a lot to be thankful for. And I woke up and I saw the score to the Ravens and the Bungles game. And I'm like, man, the gift, it's just the gift that just keeps on giving. So I want to do a reaction video to that. Obviously I know the outcome, but I don't know you know, key moments in the game and things like that. Um, for those of you that have been sub to me for some time, I don't like Thursday night games. Um, it's just a number of reasons. I've documented it over and over about how I don't like the games. So I'm not gonna get into that, but we will get into this. You dig? Mm, mm. They in Baltimore too. That's crazy. Let's see what these Ravens do. I mean, that's one thing he can do. He got them wheels, man. Can't let him get going. Him too. Can't let him get going. That's crazy. It's crazy what Derrick Henry can do once he gets to that second level and that third level, man. It's the same thing with Darnell Washington, man. They ain't trying to tackle that dude. That dude's a monster. Washed everybody out. Mm. Right. I just said that. Little corner blitz. Yep. And he been in the league for 9 years. Wow. Time flies, bro. What was that? That's crazy. Yo, what just happened? What just happened, yo? That is insane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, yo. Not protecting the ball, man. You got to protect the ball, yo. That's crazy. And he saw the dude. If you see that, man, you got to tuck that. Immediately tuck that. Like, what are you doing? I'm about to say opportunistic Bengals defense. I've never heard that. Ever. And you got to protect that ball, big dog. Hey, I just want to say for the record, if this was the Cleveland Browns, they would have sent out their Wildcat offense right here. Tud. Oh. He said, take me through there, take me through there. And he probably should have the Wildcat offense, yo. Oh, so they went for it on 4 downs and they didn't get it. Yo, that's stupid. I would have kicked them. I would have kicked them points, yo. But I guess they figured they got a free opportunity. So, and then Baltimore went 3 and out anyway. Oh, that's the Hawk Tua dude. He back. Hawk Tua back. That's Jamar Chase's new nickname. His new nickname is Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua back. Should have had at least more. He should have had at least 2 game suspension. You know what I'm saying? That 1 game suspension was some trash. Man, why everybody trying to do tush push now, man? Like, and nobody's good at it. What was that? About to say, I know they ain't going for it again on 4th down. They probably should have. They would have. They would have been up 9-7. It was a bullet. Get out of there. That dude got wheels, man. Mm. Mm. Okay. Oh. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yo. Oh no, that ain't no tud. He lost possession of that. He lost possession of that. That's crazy. Dude. Wow. That's 2 possessions. That's 2 possessions, man. They gave away. You know what I'm saying? 2 fumbles they gave away. They playing with the Bengals, man. Like, that's crazy. You know, I don't know what's going on with Baltimore this year. They just not themselves. And I don't know what the answer to it is, but as a Steelers fan, we do not care. That dude got a rocket, yo. Hawk Tua spit on that thing. Yeah, he wanted to spit on the camera right there. Why you keep calling him Chase? His name is Hawk Tua. Hawk Tua, spit on that thing. Man, who's that kicker? He out there. Oh, that's McPherson. Yeah, he out there kicking more than Boz. Should be 12-7. No Derrick Henry for Baltimore. What happened to Derrick Henry? Mm. You know, man, I keep forgetting Baltimore got D Hop. I do. I keep forgetting Baltimore got D Hop. Like, That is amazing. Like, dude, that's crazy. They got D Hop, and I know I don't watch Baltimore games, but it's like I don't even see highlights with D Hop. It's like Baltimore is where wide receivers go to die. Like if you're an aging wide receiver, go to Baltimore, you'll fit right in because they got a home for you because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like the only one that had some success, and I'm being modest here, is Steve Smith. But he embodied like that ruggedness, that Baltimore culture. So he kind of fit right in. Even when he wasn't as impactful, he was over there smacking fools, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to fight people and stuff. So, but yeah, Baltimore, yeah, their wide receivers, yo, that's crazy. Like D Hop, they got D Hop. I mean, shoot, even in Tennessee, D Hop was looking nice. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he still had it. And it's like, wow, like we really don't hear from D Hop no more. Dang. Bengals defense ain't nice like that. Mm. I ain't know. Baltimore defense seemed like they've been on the field for a long time at this point. They just keep going right back out there. Mm. Do 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 do. Woohoo! Yo, what is Lamar doing? What is Lamar doing? What is he doing, yo? What, dude? Just reckless with the football, man. Like reckless with the football. Like that's what I see so far. Um, yeah, I don't know. They just being reckless with the ball. But I will say this though, I'm glad we played both our Bengals games without Joe Burrow. He tried to tuck it. Yeah, nah, man, he tried to tuck it. It's not even raining out. It's crazy. Touchdown. Did he catch that? Okay, out of bounds. Another field goal. Man, Bengals out here looking like the Steelers with all these field goals. But the crazy thing is, it's still a ball game. Like it's still a ball game, and that's the stuff that we dealt with as Steeler fans. Like, yeah, we would kick 6 field goals. You know what I mean? But it's still a ball game. 18 points ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like 15 points, 18 points, 21 even in the league, 21-7. I mean, you saw what was it? Cowboys Eagles? Was it Cowboys Eagles? Yeah, Eagles was up 21-0, and Cowboys still came back and won that game. You got to put tuds up. You got to get touchdowns, yo. That's how you put the games out of reach. Touchdowns. You used to be able to do it with field goals. Field goals are still important, but field goals don't win ball games anymore. You got to score tutties. Third quarter, they got first possession. I'm assuming. Imagine that 5-point lead. They didn't kicked 4 field goals, 4 possessions, 4 field goals, three of which were off of turnovers, and they only up by 5. Like, yeah, I mean, you got to get touchdowns, yo. One-handed catch. Wow. Wow, that's tough. Secure the package. Boy, Hamilton was in the right position, but that's a one-handed catch, man. You can't do nothing about that. You can't do nothing about that. Mm. Dude's a freight train. Mm. I mean, this was a good drive for Baltimore. They responded well, and they got a touchdown. They responded well. They responded well. I hate this song. I really hate this song. They just kept singing that song in January at the playoff game. Just let it go. Mm. See, that's what we need. Like 1st and 10, pick up 9, pick up 8, pick up 7. Like that way, 2nd and 1, 2nd and 3. Like, man, you could open the playbook up and you can really start to have fun. But you gotta get a good gain on 1st down. If not, you know what I'm saying, you just behind the sticks, yo. Cool Joe. The Hawk Tour. Hawk Tour. Hawk Tour. Yosevage. Crazy. Over the middle. Over the middle. You know what I'm saying? They're getting good gains on 1st down. You know what I'm saying? They're spreading the ball around and they're using the middle of the field. They're utilizing the middle of the field. Like, why can't Pittsburgh do that, man? Like, come on, man. We're not asking for much. Just a little bit of just like balance attacks, spreading the field out, you know what I'm saying, and actually executing. Like securing the ball, protecting the ball, take risk. You know what I'm saying? Like winning in life or on the football field is about taking risk. And if we're not going to take risk because it's dangerous, you're never going to win. You're never going to win. That's just what it is. You got to take a risk if you want to be a winner. If you don't want to take risks, then hey, it is what it is. My man was trying to say happy Thanksgiving, mom and dad. My man came and just took him out the frame. Over the middle. Oh my goodness, that was nasty. Man, that boy got nuts. You saw where he placed that ball. You saw where he threw it. Not only was it over the middle, he hit a defender underneath and over top. And he still launched that joint. Like, yeah, I see where you at, but I'm still gonna throw it up. That's crazy. Look at that ball placement. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think Roquan is the guy you want on a slot receiver, bro. That's crazy. You got Henry in the pass game. Fumble. Thought he was gonna fumble that too. Man, those logos look kind of small. Am I tripping? Yeah, those logos look super tiny on them big ass helmets. I'm just saying. I'm a hater, but whatever. All right, Hopkins getting involved. Still 13 minutes to go in the game. Ravens down 12. Yo, Bengals really out here, man. Hey man, Joe Burrow done gave these dudes help, man. He gave them hope. That's what we seeing right here. You know, the way they crashing down, you know what I'm saying? Just putting a hat on a hat, getting hands on the football. Like Joe Burrow has inspired these dudes. They believe. They really believe that they can win games. Scary hours. Scary hours. Mm. Gesicki. He been around for a minute. Man, they just marching down the field. Well, that run game ain't hitting on much, but another field goal attempt. Another field goal make. 29-14. I mean, you got a 3 possession game almost. And now time becomes a factor. He launched that giant. He launched that giant though. He put it where it needed to be. Dude didn't catch it. Oh my goodness! How do you not have how you got a corner blitz and you don't even pick the man up? Lamar made something happen though. Almost another interception. Could I? I'm gonna go back because it looked like he wound up like he was gonna throw it, and then he held it. He held it instead of letting it go, and that might have affected like the uh the distance on that pass because instead of him going through his normal motion, he stopped his motion and tried to just like launch it from his shoulder. Like throwing a football is like a full body motion. Okay. And when you interrupt your mechanics and try to wing it, it takes like strength off the pass. So it didn't travel as far. I think it would have traveled the way it needed to and got over that defender and dropped down to Flowers if he would have not interrupted his own mechanics of his throwing motion. Let's check it out. Next play, I think. Yeah, it looked like Zay ran like a little shallow cross. You see how he held he hesitated throwing the ball. Yeah. And if he could have threw it a little closer to the sideline, put a little bit more mustard on it, he would have got it to the sideline. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that Ravens defense is tired, yo. Mm. Oh my goodness. Oh, they showed the replay. My bad. Mm, mm, mm. Man, as a lineman, ain't no better feeling in the world, bro. Like First of all, you never get to touch the football, but when you do, it's like, oh man, this is what it feels like. He got more catches than Pitta across the middle. Everybody utilized the middle of the field except for Pittsburgh, yo. Come on, Slim. That's crazy. That is crazy. Right back at you. Right back at you. Not at all. Mm, mm, mm. Dang, the stadium. Wow, that stadium is empty, Slim. Yo, them folks said, I'm getting up out of here. I got leftovers in the fridge. I'm about to get to. Some of them probably skip Thanksgiving dinner, went to the game because we all know it take hours. You know what I mean, to like go to games and set up shop, and you interact with people that you know. You talking to random fans. You just tailgate. You know what I mean, and I mean, I'd say I tailgate, but I don't really be eating at tailgates. You know what I mean, I'll be out there more so just interacting with people and stuff like that. I don't even eat at the games. You know what I'm saying? I'll eat like when I leave. If it's a 1 o'clock game, typically I'm eating afterwards. So these people probably had Thanksgiving dinner made. It's like they're gonna go to the game. They feeling good. You know what I mean? They in first place in the AFC North. You know what I mean? If the season ended yesterday, going into this game, they would have had a secured a playoff spot. They would have been fourth in the AFC conference, and it all just kind of went away. That's crazy. 32-14. They got who they chance in Baltimore. Man, they ain't even there. The stadium empty. The stadium empty, bro. That's tough. That's tough. I want to go. I wanted to go through some stats real quick. So, uh, key stats on first glance: the Bengals were 8 of 19 on third down. The Ravens were 3 of 10. So I mean, even though 8 of 19 is trash, they had way more attempts than Baltimore did. They had almost twice the number of attempts to get a first down than Baltimore did. So that's crazy. Total plays, total plays. Baltimore had 57 total plays. The Bengals had 80. Whew, that's crazy. Uh, Fumbles lost. Baltimore had 4. Bengals had 1. Interceptions thrown. Ravens had 1. So the Bengals defense had a big day. They really had a big day. They had 5 turnovers. And for a unit that's picked on, like, you know, people talk about how trash they are and they're garbage. They're never going to win anything because their defense is this, their defense is that. Hey, if their defense can be opportunistic, you they've already shown they got the offense to do whatever. They got the offense. Hey, meet me outside. They got the offense to meet me outside. You know what I'm saying? But if that defense comes to play, watch out for the Bengals, man. And this is as a Steelers fan, we appreciate the Bungles, handling business, but you know what I'm saying, they are now creeping into the conversation of, you know, fighting for the AFC North. You know what I'm saying? They got 4 wins. Ravens got 6. We currently have 6 with the potential to have 7. But that's hey, that's a tight window. And with 5 games left, man, like anything can happen. Like I need us to understand that anything can happen. You know, if we win against Buffalo, and then we could turn around and muster up a win against the Ravens, you know, I would love that because, you know, now we're gonna really, like I said about the Steelers. Now is when you see who's a fighter. Now you see who got that dog in them because you have nothing to play for other than pride for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't out here smoking fools. You know what I'm saying? We are winning games, but you gotta play. I don't care if you playing for a contract. Hey man, ball out, ball out. Because right now it's about pride and it's about um, you know what I'm saying, just going out there and leaving it all out there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like my man said, if you want to piss like a puppy, you know what I'm saying, you can stay on the porch. You know, we need the big dogs out here right now, handling business because it's scary hours right now in the AFC North with the Bengals winning that game. Now, granted, they did us all a huge favor because they gave us a chance to reclaim that first place seed. You know what I'm saying? But we got to go handle business, bro. Like if we can beat the Bills, if we can beat the Ravens, I think the week after that is the Dolphins. If we can win those 3 games, that should give us the division. You know what I'm saying? Even if we split with Baltimore, um, and then we kind of and we got to beat the Browns. We if we tie, we have the tiebreakers at that point. I'm pretty sure we would have the tiebreakers. Um, so yeah, hold on. Is that the second time Baltimore's played? Is that the second time? Did the Bengals sweep Baltimore? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. As they say in Baltimore, two. Give me 2 seconds. Stupid. That's preseason. Yeah, and if we can beat the Bills, because the Ravens lost to the Bills, if we can beat the Bills, that gives us that tiebreaker. Like at this point, it's about tiebreakers for the most part. With it being so close, it might come down to a tie as far as record wise in the division. Um, so it's going to come down to the tiebreakers. And if we can get these tiebreakers out the way, it if we can get these tiebreakers out the way, we Gucci. Oh nah, they got a dang. Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Ravens dog. The end of dog. Hold on. This is a juggernaut. We thought, and we had a juggernaut last year. We did. The 3 games in 10 days was nasty work by the NFL. I don't know who put that schedule together, but they can kick rocks barefoot because that was one of the most brutal schedules I have ever seen. But the Baltimore Ravens, the remainder of their schedule, okay. Next week they play us. The week after that they play the Bengals again in Cincinnati. The week after that they play the Patriots. They play the Packers the week after that, and then they play us to finish the season. I don't know, man. That's a tough schedule too. That's tough, and so that might be just what we need um, to get this division a little more foothold on the division. But ultimately how you do it is you win games. You got to win your games. We can't just depend on other teams to lose. We have to win our games. I don't care what anyone else does. Okay, if we can't win our games, We got to win. We got to win. I don't want to be the division, you know what I'm saying, that gets into the playoffs with a losing record. I don't want that. That's some New Orleans Saints, Jacksonville Jaguars type situation. I don't want that. I don't want us to get into the playoffs with a losing record. Win our games. Win the games you're supposed to win. Better yet, win the games you're not supposed to win, because Steelers seem to be pretty good at that. Real live. So, but yeah, I just want to do this quick reaction video. Is AFC North heating up, man? It's heating up. And so, but if we go take care of our business, there's nothing anybody can, take from us. We're not dependent on anyone else. We're dependent on us. So let's go out there and get this dub Sunday, y'all. I'm gonna be on with the break room a little bit later. I know I'm a little early with booming in the morning, but I'm on the road. And so, I mean, like I woke up early. I saw the score. I didn't see the game, but I did see the score. I have this habit of just waking up, checking scores and stuff like that. Because we with family. We in the Berg, man. We with family, man. I ain't thinking about. I ain't watching 5 football games on Thanksgiving Day no more. It's just, especially like I said, I hate Thursday night games. I hate Thursday games, period. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm a little early. Usually I get on about anywhere from like 9 to 10 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'll get back on schedule when I get back to the crib. But I hope your day is booming. I hope, you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with family. Cherish those times, man. They go by quick. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Booming in the morning, booming in the evening, 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 booming in the